Hey everybody, Clark at HPS Law Group. Today we are continuing. This is part 3 of a series on patent basics. And today I want to talk about different types of patents. The first one we'll talk about is plant patents. And plant patents are something that you can get on any new type of plant that you create that reproduces asexually. And I am already bored talking about that, so we'll move right on. The second type of patent that you can get is called a design patent. Like it says, it is something that covers the design of your patent. It doesn't really cover the gist of the technology. It just covers how the thing looks and is designed. And in fact, any utility that design brings cannot be claimed in your design patent. So the third kind of patent that we deal with is, and the one that you normally think of when you're thinking about patenting an invention, is called a utility patent. And utility patent can cover anything from anything under the sun, basically. Processes, articles of manufacture, new compositions of matter, anything can be patented, with the exceptions that judges made up. So you cannot patent laws of nature, abstract ideas, and natural phenomena. So those things you're more discovering than inventing. They're outside of kind of the patent regime. Anything else really you can get a patent on. So which includes business methods that a lot of people don't think of. You usually think of patenting just a thing. You can patent methods anytime. We're going to talk about the different kinds of utility patents. So I'll spend a little bit more time talking about provisional and non-provisional applications, because it's something that we get asked a lot about and that are not obvious, right? But really, I wanted to spend a little bit more time talking about design patents, because design patents are something that inventors and smaller companies really sleep on, and they don't use enough in connection with their products. So a design patent, like I said, can cover the design of the product. There are only 15 years, where a utility patent gives you a monopoly over that idea for 20 years, but still, those 15 years give you a chance to become a real leader in the market, and to have your special design, your unique design, recognized as the design in that field. And that can go a long way in giving you space to have a great exit, or to really make space to get market share. The best example I can think of is Crocs, actually. So Crocs had a utility patent on what they did, but they also had the design patent. And really, when you think about Crocs, you don't think about anything in the technology of how they are. You think about what those things look like, that you have that kind of rubber shoe that's big, it's clunky, it has all those holes in it, and that's the design that you think of for Crocs, and it carries with it its own commercial impression. That is what you think of for those they're kind of nerdy. Someone should come up with a design that has the actual sock in the Croc already kind of sewed in, and that would be a great innovation there. Since I think their 15 years exclusivity has run out, that's why you see all the knockoffs. So now someone needs to put the sock in the Croc to have the really nerdy Crocs moving forward. But that kind of clunky shoe is what you think of for Crocs, and it's kind of its own market segment, and it has allowed them to get really a lot of market share that they might not have otherwise. And it can be worth a lot of money. So the other big case that we've seen in design patents recently is, of course, Apple v. Samsung with the iPhone and other smartphone designs. So that very minimalist design where you just have the touch screen and maybe a home button, that design was heavily litigated, and I think shifted something like $1 billion between Samsung and Apple. So it was something that can be really consequential, and they are easier to get. Most of your design patent is just going to be the technical drawings, and then you'll have the attorney do the actual application, but a lot of it is done in the drawings. The claims are simple, and they're just drawings, and they can get through the patent office more quickly and cost you less money than the utility patent will. And it can go a long way in helping you establish yourself in the market, mark your product as patent pending with that design patent pending, and maybe get some investment or use that to your advantage anywhere that you go, or use it to force overt knockoffs off of platforms like Amazon. So Again, it's something that I think a lot of companies sleep on. They don't use design patents enough. If you have any questions, you can go to your IP attorney, including me, at HPS Law Group. You can find me at hpslawgroup.com or accelerateip.com.